I look like a child. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I look young. It makes a lot of situations awkward. It's something I've learned to live with. It's just part of my life right now. Like, for instance, buying condoms. That becomes awkward because I can see the look in the cashier's face. Like, damn. Should I be selling this 12-year-old condoms right now? Better safe than sorry. If I was a good person, I'd get in, get out, not make it weird for the person behind the counter. But I don't. I like to lean into it, make it real weird for them. It's fun for me. I walk up there, put the condoms down. Psst. Hey, mister. It's for my penis. I don't just look young, I am young. I'm a young person. I hang out with a lot of comedians who are older than me, which causes, just a lot of times I'll just say a simple fact about my life, and they will groan in my face as a response. Like the most common one, the one that always makes people groan, prepare yourself now. I was 4 years old when 9/11 happened. And no one ever wants to hear my take on the subject. I get it. What am I bringing to the table? I get it. But I do remember 9/11. It is one of my earliest memories. I do remember 9/11. I remember being 4 years old. I remember my parents sitting me down and trying to explain to me what was going on. And I didn't know anything. The only thing I knew that day as a 4-year-old child, the only thing I knew is a fact. Like 100% solid fact. George Bush did this. Real quick survey of the crowd. Has the hands-free driving law stopped any of you from texting and driving? No. I've looked over on 75. I've seen you before. I know it hasn't. The only thing that's happened from this hands-free driving law so far is twice now I've seen a cop and I've been on the phone, and when I saw the cop, I just dropped my phone. I didn't hang up. They're still talking in between the seats. Like, they're still there. If anything, it's made me such a worse driver because once that cop passed, I spend the next 2 miles like... Oh, fuck, I just hit like 3 things. Goddamn. I don't know if this is relatable to anyone in here. But I have seasonal depression. Does anyone else have seasonal depression? A few people. That was a weird cheer for that. Must not be your season. Oh no, my seasonal depression is weird. It's weird because my seasonal depression, it's not like winter or fall. My seasonal depression, it's a lot like the NASCAR season. I don't know when it starts or when it stops. Just seems to always be going on. I was talking to a friend about depression recently. They don't have depression, so they were trying to figure out more about it. They're asking me, they're like, Zach, what does it feel like when you wake up on a bad day? What does depression feel like? That's a hard question to put into words. To explain that to people, that is difficult. The closest I could get, the closest, y'all ever been bowling in the middle of the day? That's a lot like what depression feels like. No, it's like you walk into the bowling alley and you're like, oh no, I get that happiness has happened here before. But not now. Not like this. Talking to that same friend about depression, and there's like, well, like, when did you find out you were depressed? I was like, oh, from a fairly young age, like I went through middle school and high school, like going to a therapist, and I was aware that I was depressed. They're like, oh, did you hang out with other depressed kids to make it better? No. Why would that make it better? Also, I didn't hang out with other depressed kids, mainly because they're goth and they fuck with Ouija boards, and I don't like that. I'm not afraid of them, they're made by Hasbro. But if they do work, if Ouija boards do work, boy, is that insensitive. Because it seems like it ruins the best part about death, which is never having to talk to another fucking middle schooler again. Thank you guys, my name is Zachary Wright.
Everybody say happy birthday, Zach.